Yo, namaskar everyone, welcome back to another video on I Love History 456. My real name is Ștefan. Today we're going to be talking about one of the most greatest rulers and one of my personal favorite rulers, which is Ștefan or Stephen. I'm just going to call him Stephen if my pronunciation is American or British. So Ștefan or Stephen the Great, he was the former Voivode, that means the ruler of Moldavia, which is modern day Moldova, and like the area of Romania other than Transylvania and Wallachia. So this is a map over here of his kingdom and side of Romania. So we're going to talk about him today. So without further ado, let's dive in. Okay, so this guy was the ruler of Moldavia, I believe, from 1457 to 1506. Wait, I'm going to recheck that. Okay, actually it's 1457 to 1504. I was close. Okay, so this guy, he had a small kingdom, just like Wallachia. Like, do you know Vlad the Impaler? You know that guy? You know that guy? I have a video. I made a video on him. You can check it out right here. So Ștefan the Great was actually the cousin brother of Vlad the Impaler. So, and Vlad the Impaler is the same guy who killed around 50,000 Ottoman Turks, and he had a small kingdom like that. And it was squashed between the influence of Hungary and the Ottoman Empire. So Vlad the Impaler chose Hungary and decided to like fight for his nation and his country. Though his methods were really extreme, it is somehow like historians justify it because his country had a lot of corruption. So he had to do that to strike fear in people's mind, and his soldiers though loved him a lot. He also dared to like attack the Ottoman Sultan Mehmed II, the Constantinople guy, the guy who finally took over Constantinople and is one of the greatest Ottoman rulers. Vlad the Impaler fought him, and his army lost morale when they saw like 20,000 of their soldiers impaled. So Vlad the Impaler personally tried to kill him at night. Okay, that's enough telling about Vlad the Impaler. You can just click over here. He's pretty interesting. So, but Stephen the Great is also pretty interesting. He also fought Mehmed II and did also defeat him as well. Let's go into further details. So guys, I'm going to make a more detailed video about him in the future. This video is just about his history in brief. So he became like in his childhood, his father was killed and he got exiled. And I think at that time he spent a lot of his childhood with Vlad the Impaler as well, as they were cousins. So later on in 1457, Vlad the Impaler, and with military support, he regained his throne, his rightful throne, and he became king in excuse me. Okay, in 1457, yeah, he became king there. But the problem was Moldavia was a small state, and it was sandwiched between great powers like Poland, and Lithuania. Lithuania was really big and powerful at that time. Now it's just tiny. And then we have Hungary. Hungary was also really powerful. And most importantly, the Ottoman Turk Empire. So, one of his famous battles was the battles of Vaslui. So, it happened in 1475, and it was a crushing defeat of the Ottomans. It was during like winter, and it was a crushing defeat for the Ottomans. Really crushing defeat. Ștefan the Great just defeated one of the most powerful countries at that time. He also tried to. There was a port which, Vlad the Impaler and him got kind of distanced, because like Ștefan the Great was like an ally of Poland, and Vlad the Impaler was with Hungary, and there was a port which Hungary and Vlad the Impaler had, and Ștefan the Great wanted it back. He tried to regain it, but he could never take that port again. He tried a lot. And Ștefan the Great's rule was way more stable and prosperous than Vlad the Impaler's. Vlad the Impaler was literally the first one to the Ottoman Empire, and he got removed from the throne a lot of times. Ștefan the Great didn't. Ștefan the Great had a way longer and like stable reign than Vlad the Impaler. That's why many people. That's why they call Ștefan the Great, and they don't call Vlad Great. Okay. He also defeated Poland when like Poland got kind of angry on them. And there is also the Golden Horde, which is like a successor state of the former Mongol Empire, which was created by the great Genghis Khan. He also defeated the Golden Horde raids into his territory as well. He also defeated Lithuania, I think, and yeah, the Ottomans did not invade him again. And he did, like, when Wallachia got in control of like Radu, who is Vlad the Impaler's little brother. Though Radu, he liked the Ottomans and he was a Ottoman vassal. So Radu, at that time, Vlad the Impaler got imprisoned by Hungary because Hungary had enough of Vlad the Impaler's antics. So this is after Vlad the Impaler defeated. Yeah, not defeated exactly, but fought the Ottomans, and he came to Hungary for help. So Hungary had imprisoned Vlad the Impaler. So Ștefan the Great negotiated and brought back Vlad the Impaler and actually helped Vlad the Impaler become the king again. But unfortunately, near like his capital, Vlad the Impaler was fighting, and it is actually mysterious on how he died. Some people say he died in battle. Some people say he got assassinated. But whatever, Vlad the Impaler was gone again, and like Ștefan the Great always like tried to like increase the control of his country. Like there were a lot of kings who came and went in Wallachia, because it was like the Ottomans versus Ștefan the Great's like puppet rulers who were coming and going. So right now, Ștefan the Great has a great reputation in all of Romania. He's a national hero, I believe. Like in Vlad the Impaler's case, half of the people think he's a hero, half of the people think he's evil. But in Ștefan the Great, it's almost universally like agreed that he was pretty great. His name is literally great. Okay, so guys, that's pretty much it for today's video, as this was his history in brief. There are like some things of Ștefan the Great that they don't like having a lot of wives and concubines, but that was pretty normal at that time. So guys, that's pretty much it for today's video. So guys, thanks for watching this video. Bye bye, have a nice day.